Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tablemon. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to be playing with Regigigas. It's been a while since we featured this deck and I still think it has some potential, especially now that it's the least expected, it's the least considered an actual threat, so people stop teching for it. That's when it should shine the most. And so we have Regigigas with the Ancient Wisdom ability, where if you have Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regieleki, and Regidrago in play, you may attach up to 300 cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. So we're going to use a variety of the Regis to attack with, and Gigaton Break is also a pretty good attack against the current VMAX Pokemon out there, which are Mew VMAX, Duraludon VMAX, and Ice Rider VMAX. It's not great against Flying Pikachu VMAX, of course. But I just realized I don't have an escape rope here. I will be adding an escape rope so you can go escape rope boss and potentially KO that annoying Flying Pikachu VMAX. Gigaton Break does do 150 damage, and if the active Pokemon is a VMAX, it does 150 more. With a choice belt, you do 330, which is enough to get those KOs. And we also have Regidrago with the Dragon's Horde ability, where you can draw until you have 4 cards in your hand if this Pokemon is in the active spot, and Giant Fangs does a solid 160. We also have Regirock with the Giga Impact attack doing 140 damage, and during your next turn this Pokemon can't attack, which is fine. Usually Regirock will just be going down. And also we get weakness advantage over ARCEUS, which lately have not been playing Dunsparce. And we also have Regieleki with the Third Spark attack doing 120 damage, and you discard Lightning Energy and you get to do 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So pretty nice bench pressure there, setting up perhaps some damage for later on or taking multiple prizes at once. And then we have Registeel as well with a Heavy Slime doing 220, but 50 less for each colorless in your opponent's Pokemon retreat cost. We also have Regice to be annoying with the Blizzard Bind attack doing 100 damage, and if the defending Pokemon is a Pokemon V, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Now we do play Research, Marnie, Cynthia, and Boss's Orders. We also play 4 Path to Peak to make sure that we can shut off annoying abilities like Duraludon VMAX's ability and even some Empoleon Vs that are being teched in some decks. I think the one card I'm going to take out is a single Pokegear. It's good, but it's not that great, and that will be my escape rope. I'll add it in a second. We have 4 Ordinary Rod, as we do need to keep a full bench of Regis to make sure that we can use our ability each turn. And then we have 4 Capture Energy to help us finding those Regis, Speed Energy to help us draw a few extra cards, and Aurora Energy to help cover all the different type attack costs. 2 Twin Energy to help with the Regigigas. That could also be one of the cards that I take out for perhaps a second escape rope. But for now, we're just going to stick with 1, and we'll keep the 2 twins because they're also useful in order to retreat. So yeah, that's the deck. Let's jump into a ladder after this message from our sponsors. If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it, and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Alright, so start off against a water deck, presumably Palkia, seeing these water energies. I chose to start Regigigas despite having a Regieleki in the active because I want to promote Regieleki potentially at some point in the near future. And yeah, we'll see what my opponent does here and then what we can respond with. I really wish I had a research here, then I could get the energies into a discard pile. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. I might just end up going for the Capture Energy on the Regigigas, and no, I think I'm actually going to attach the Lightning to the Regieleki. My opponent's clearly playing a water deck, right? Like based on the bucket, the Ninja, the water energies, there's a Palkia. So getting the Eleki powered up could be pretty good. Getting Lightning energies into the discard pile to be able to attack with Regieleki ASAP will also be pretty good. So yeah, we shall see. Having this Cynthia in the discard pile will not be ideal. So my opponent really going hard with, ooh, interesting, with the energy discards. That's 5 energies already gone. That is impressive. So that's the 7th. I mean 6th. Wow, okay. I mean, huh? Is it like some sort of Palkia Raikou deck? I'm a little, like, not concerned. I'm just like in awe at what just happened. Right, I think we're just gonna play the Path and Barty then. We know we have the other Regigigas. We haven't searched through the deck to figure out like prices or any important Regi pieces not being available. Okay, this is not ideal, but we can still get it to work. This is a really nice energy Lodo. That way we can get rid of the Aurora here. So I'm definitely gonna go discard these two, grabbing the Regidrago and promoting that. Okay, and now I find out that I did price one Regice, but that's the only Regi that I priced. I also priced one Aurora and one Capture, which is pretty balanced, pretty alright, especially when we're facing down a water deck. I'm a little concerned about Sinnoh Temple at this point in time, mostly because like that could be an issue. Now I'm very concerned about my next turn, but I can capture energy onto the Aleki. Like if my Regidrago goes down, I can promote the Regieleki, get another Regidrago with a capture energy, retreat into it, and then draw a few extra cards. Ooh, my opponent does get the Pokestop, interesting. And that's another energy god. And a Palkia, 7 total energy, not a single energy in play. I don't even know what's happening here, honestly. Okay, Raikou gone, Crobat's there. So this is, I guess, Turbo Palkia with Raikou for the mirror? Which, the whole purpose of Turbo Palkia was that you would beat the mirror anyways, right? I don't know. Alright, there's Palkia, so they will be getting an attack off this turn. Just less than ideal. The Pokestop could be huge here. Honestly, could be. Oh, they're playing ARCEUS, really? Okay, so they're playing literally everything. Okay, so I have 2 Boss's Orders. That could get me 4 prizes. The question then becomes, how do I knock out the ARCEUS? Now it's gonna come down to my Escape Rope plus Boss, which might make me a little more cautious on the Pokestop. So not necessarily. Okay. Here we go. Right, so the whole like momentum just comes down here. Alright. Okay, so this does mean I can attack. I can't attack the ARCEUS, but I can. Well, I can't attack this turn though. Okay, I really don't want to play the Choice Belt just yet. When I play the Path to a Beatdown, then okay, I think I'm gonna Quick Ball away for the Regigigas. Yeah, like I said, I can't attack this turn. I want to save the Choice Belt so I can one-shot the Palkia potentially, eventually, sometime. Right, let's do this, friend. Okay, there's a Cynthia. And I can pressure the bench, right? That's how I can potentially get the 2 prize cards. So I don't mind that too much. Do I want to retreat though? I feel like I don't want to. I'm gonna attach this energy here, and then I'll pass for now. Then I get to Quick Ball for the Regidrago, and then I get to pressure the bench. And Reggie just gets 2 attacks, which is pretty fine. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and Quick Ball the Regirock. No! Oh my god, I did not mean to click on. I dragged the card. Okay, well, here comes the Cynthia. I did not do that. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna attach energy to the Regigigas then. Scrap the Regigigas. I did not mean to do that, I promise. Okay, and then I'm gonna Ancient Wisdom onto the Regigigas so that I can retreat it next turn in case the Regigigas goes down, and then I'm gonna Dunsparce, target down the 2 units. Okay, so we have our plan. Yeah, we have our plan. I should check for the boss's orders and the potential escape rope, but like, I do have a lot of turns to apply pressure with the Regigigas, and I do play boss, right? Like, that is a thing. 50 damage from Vikavolt is not that impactful. I get 2 extra prizes this turn. That's fantastic. There's a boss. So I could take 4 prizes this turn, actually. But I don't know. Maybe I should just check. Because then I just play to the boss, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to check to see if the other boss's orders is in the deck. Which it is. And so is the escape rope, so I think this is fine. Alright, I'm gonna grab the Dialga then. I can replenish that next turn. Then I'm gonna go boss onto this friend. To this. Then I'm gonna power up with just the 2 speed. I will get discarded anyways. With Dunsparce and well, do I damage the AC? No, it takes 3 attacks. This is fine. This is fine. I get 4 prizes this turn, which is pretty sweet. I know they have the Dialga. I mean, not the Dialga, the Vikavolt. So one thing they could do is if they knock out the Dialga and I didn't have this other Dialga, then they could lock me out of ordinary rods. That could be a problem. I think we're fine. Now all I need to do is find the boss, right? That's all I need to do now. Alright. So I'll bench the Dialga. We'll quick ball away energy. Grab the Gigas. I'm generally just trying to think. I have 3 ordinary rods still left. This is perfectly fine. Ordinary rod back. These 2. Then I will attach this. I'm just gonna research. Like I said, no worries. There's an escape rope. Okay, grab the Registeel, sure. Doesn't matter. And I'll just pass. It's just draw boss and win. Really is that simple, right? There's nothing I'm missing, nothing I'm overlooking. So I'm just gonna party, take away the Vikavolt, see the next 5 cards without shuffling anything, get closer to the boss despite the deck still being pretty big. We get an Aurora energy, which I can start. I do need to attach that actually. So let's attach that there. Let's discard this other friend. And then I can just scoop up net this friend, eliminate an attack. Then I can bench you, and then I can draw 2 more. Still not shuffling, so I'm getting closer and closer to the boss, though not quite there yet. Gonna Ancient Wisdom enough energy so that I can treat this friend next turn, just in case, and then I'll pass. Okay, I looked at the next 5, then the next 2, and I had like 11 cards, 12 cards left in the deck, so I should be very close to the boss. There's another block face. And there it is, right? So I power up the Regi, and that's it. I retreat, boss, KO, and win. Pretty simple, yeah. Very simple. I sort of panicked when I saw the ace cube, but then like well, no mana fee in play, 2 targets, 4 price turn. We're good to go. Who needs the escape rope? Alright, on to the next match. Alright, so we get to go first, which is always very nice. There's Registeel, not the best start though. My opponent can get a donk, we're in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and attach, and then I'll just pass. Not much else to do. The next research is going to not be ideal. Oh, and we could just get docked here. My opponent powers up the station with 2 melt saucers and attachment, then we lose. Simple as that. So that's, I'd say, very realistic. Very, very realistic. We also don't have type advantage against my opponent's deck. That's 2 energies already in the discard pile, so now they need 2 saucer, attachment, and switching card. Okay, we see the trekking shoes, immediately grabs the card. Oh, probably because it was the other trekking shoes. Immediately grab the card again though. Attachment. Just Intrepid Sword, please. Alright, so we survive. To survive. Alrighty. Another good card being lost. Not ideal, but I have to search. I can't risk losing this turn. The 2 scoop up nets and the ordinary rod. Definitely. What is this? Probably should have attached to be able to retreat. That was silly. That was actually fairly silly. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and quick wall the other Reggie. I don't expect to be able to attack this up turn. For sure. Should have attached them and make the 1 cards this turn. That's my bad. Probably should have discarded the Reggie actually. That was very silly as well. Alright. Regigate. Do not just pass. Which I've seen a lot of players do that. They just pass and it's like, wait, what? No. Alright. Well, they tried, right? They're still pretty well set up for the Dialga turn. That Avery is very annoying. But it's better than them using Avery into the VSTAR. Into a board. Like, that's a worst case scenario. Best case scenario, they don't even attack this turn. Well, actually, I would want to attack. I can promote the Reggie if I go and draw more cards. Potentially even attack. So, never mind. Control for not you. Energy search. Where's the attachment? Tracking shoes. So it's a quick ball, no Crobat yet. At all so far. I mean, if you can avoid playing the Crobat, then that's ideal, right? It's definitely ideal. Quick ball. Another Mew. Immediately grabs the card. If they saucer and then attach retreat, I'm actually okay with that. Okay, they're just gonna discard the energy. That's 3 energies now. The discard pile, 1 saucer in hand. Saucer. There's another saucer. There's a 3rd saucer. There's an Nervaloon. Okay, no attachment from turn is like drawing those 2 cards. I'm not so sure if that was worth it or not, but it is what it is. Alright. So we're gonna go Reggie Draven. Alright, we get a path. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play the Ordinary Rod. Put back both Registeels. Then I'm gonna play the path. And I'm gonna draw 3 cards. Hopefully into Draw Supporter. Yes, nice. 2 Ultra was lost. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. And we do get the Aleki, which is great. So we actually get to attack this turn. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright. I probably want to attach the Capture Energy next turn. So out of all the cards in my hand right now, I think the discardable card is honestly the Gigas. Either the Gigas or the Speed. I'm gonna go with the... I'm not super happy about it, but I'm gonna go with the Speed. Yeah. Then we will power up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Power up the active and then get a hit in. That's really good. That Dragon's Horde ended up coming in clutch. Alright, so now it's a matter of, can my opponent rush me to 6 prizes? Because I definitely have an advantage. Attacking with Regigigas is also really good, because then I can target down those Mews, potentially get extra prizes that way. I can also threaten the station on the bench, now that it's coming up to attack, which is great. And if they pull off the V-Star turn here, then it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, it might prompt me to go into Regigigas afterwards, maybe. They do find the Counter Stadium, which really sucks. That was probably their cards from the tracking shoe, so that's really fortunate for them. Scoop Up Net. Technically shouldn't bench here. Alright, that's good enough for me. Get to pressure this, get to pressure that. Which is solid. Ooh, I get a boss. Does that ever matter? Not happy about that boss now. Ugh. I'm really not happy about that boss's orders. Because that means I won't have access to boss at all. I mean, I could choose not to, but that's really silly. Boss's order is gone, but I did need, like, replacing this. It is important. All right, so we're gonna go Ancient Wisdom, which is 2. So the big issue is that I don't get the bench damage next turn. Then down 3 of the things. 3 Scoop Up Nets. But if I can KO the Dialga next turn, that's the ideal. Definitely. If they pull off the V-Star this turn, then my sacrificial is either Registeel or Regirock, because I still have copies of those in the deck, I believe. I think we're in a pretty good spot, though. Despite everything that's happened, we are in a pretty good spot. Right, they played the stadiums, they found one, they drew the other one. Are they gonna do the V-Star attack this turn? They have 1 Metal Sauce left. Okay, they go boss on the Regidrago, which is one of the Pokemon that could have knocked out. I do have my Big Charm. Okay, so I should still have knockout with, yeah, I have guaranteed knockout actually with Regidrago. So let's put back both. I think I'm just gonna put back my, honestly. I could get a 3-price turn, but eliminating the Dialga is the priority right here. So I'm gonna go for my 3-price turn. So I'll do that, and then I attach to the active, I can retreat it, and then I power up. Yeah, I have enough energies to power up the Regidrago, which is great. That's the main Pokemon that I can attack with this turn, and then I go Cynthium. I could have also taken a knockout with Regigigas if I had promoted that because of Choice Belt. Thankfully, that's not necessary right here. Now we can do this. I'll keep the Twin in the discard pile just in case I need to attack with Gigas at all. I'll get to retreat. Choice Belt, I'll do it on this friend for now. And just take the KO. perfect numbers, a very nice synergy between these two cards, and if I had boss, I could actually threaten the win next turn, but I think we're in a pretty good spot. Now we're not threatened by the V-Star at all. My opponent has one potential attacker left. We're fine. Are in a very good spot. So yeah, I do like this list. I do like it a lot. Okay, never mind. 2 saucers back, sure. That is certainly a way to get saucers back. Just flip double heads, that works. They still can't power up a Dialga. Okay, if they retreat into that Mew, I win the game. They're powering up that. So, alright. We're good. How many scoop up nets have they utilized so far? Just the one. Just the one scoop up nets. Okay, so they will be knocking out my Regigigas, which is fine. I just like roll for the next or capture energy for the next. That is perfect. Here's another Palkia. Immediately benches, immediately attaches. Goes out into the Mew. Alright, I really wish I could draw my escape rope this turn. That would be the best thing. Okay, scoop up net. They might scoop up net the bench Mew just to prevent that prize card. No, they just go for the active. Okay, that works too. So I guess killing that Dialga could be a problem. Being 2 bosses orders down might end up losing me the game. But the escape rope. The escape rope, like when that Dialga is in the active, I'm going to be at 1 prize left. When that Dialga is in the active, if I can time the escape rope then, that wins me the game. Right, that absolutely wins me the game. If I play the escape rope right now, I could get damage onto the Dialga. We'll see, we'll see. Them having the passive encounter back to back was huge as well. Alright. They're out of saucers now. So unless they get another double heads flip, they can't. So hopefully they can't do that. Okay. So I do want to damage the bench, take that extra prize card. Heavy ball. Let me see my prize cards. The escape rope is not there, so that's really good. Can play this, fail it. The escape rope was in the common cards, right? Okay, so now my plan is thin as much as I can, right? Okay, capture energy. Grab the Regigigas. Oh, you know what? Don't have any ordinary ones left. Ooh, that's really bad. So if they KO the Regigigas this turn, I lose. Yeah, if they go boss KO Regigigas, I lose. Well, I overdid it with that other ordinary rod. That was very silly of me. Okay, doing that damage there doesn't really matter, but it's the best place that I can do it to. Yeah, if they go boss kill Regigigas, I lose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Touch, boss, and that's game. They attack the active. Yep, there's the boss. Yeah, I overdid it. I just saw myself playing that second ordinary rod. I didn't realize it was my last one. Playing that last ordinary rod to put back a Regigigas and a Regigigas, which I didn't need. means I have no way to recover a Regigigas this turn, and that means I lose. That absolutely means I lose. So well played, opponent. That's my bad. Completely my bad. That was a completely unnecessary. I didn't need to draw that extra card of the Cynthia. I had everything I needed. That was really badly done on my part. So don't misplay. Yeah, so many things happening. I overdid it, overplayed, and I lost myself the game. If I had the Regigigas, I would have needed to get into the Regigigas to draw cards because my hand was not. No, I did have research. Never mind. I did get research of the prize card. So yeah, I would have needed to hit the escape rope, and that was it. Right, to just knock out anything on the bench. Regigigas could handle everything that was on the bench for a knockout. So that's my bad. But yeah, pretty cool deck. I still think it has potential. Might be a dark horse for Worlds, and I'll see you next video. Bye bye.